What's up, everyone? This is your boy Sipiwe Yola Mbata. I'm back again with a new video, and oh, Happy New Year! This is my first video for the year. Happy New Year! I hope you are all keeping safe. God bless, God protect all of you. I'm back again with a new video, and I'm sitting with the CEO of Smart Living Properties, Mr. Wandile. We once did a video with him where we spoke about his business. So right now we are sitting in one of their projects which they've just completed. It's the first shipping container home in Soweto. I've never seen anything like this in Soweto. It's the first one. Hey my brother, this is amazing. Mr. Wandile, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks. How are you doing?
Yeah, I was everything. Are you keeping safe?
I'm keeping safe. COVID was an experience, but we are glad that we are around 2021. But yeah, we are keeping safe. That's
Nice,
right,
nice one. My brother, we are sitting in a shipping container home.
yeah.
I remember when we did our first interview and you told me about what you do.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be sitting in one, like shipping container, it's unbelievable, man.
It's an experience. It's an experience. Most people actually see containers very taboo. So for us, this was our initiative just to break that stigma. Yeah, it has been an experience and a half.
So where are we now? Where is this shipping container home based?
So this particular shipping container is at Orlando East, at a house that we're leasing from. So yeah.
Nice. So you came and then you put it in someone's backyard.
Yes. So this whole project for us is a prototype. So I don't know if I can just give a bit of a background.
Yeah, you can.
In this whole experience. So in most of the houses, Soweto, they've got sheds in the backyard where the owner of the property would actually lease for Moto to build a shed at the backyard, and they'll pay rent for that. So for
also especially in other townships like your Orlando, I get you. Like your old townships which have 4-room houses mostly.
Exactly.
They will have sheds
at the back.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And for us, it was more of like I would say, and like it wasn't safe firstly, and it was very hazardous. Firstly, number one was if one shed had to catch fire, probably all of them would catch fire. So there are a lot of cases where you would hear shacks burned down and stuff like that. And with that in mind, as a business, we figured, I'm sure there can be a solution or a model that we can come up with to actually do a difference.
Yeah.
So that's when we came across, that's when we came through with the Moria using shipping containers. So this particular one, we used two 40-foot containers, we joined them together, and we divided them into 3, which gave you 3 bachelor units.
Wow, because you took 2 shipping containers.
2 shipping containers.
And then you put them together.
Joined them together.
Yeah, because I can see it's quite big. Because I think when we did the first interview and you said you're gonna convert shipping container into 3 bachelor pads. I thought it was gonna be small. But I can see now it's quite big because you put the 2 shipping containers.
Just to give it a bit of flexible space, because you don't want a person to be in a cramped environment. So for us was to actually give the person in a sufficient space, and not only just that. The other thing as well is, if or when there's back rooms in most areas, it's just a room on its own. So we want it to be different, where we're like, why don't we give the tenant a kitchenette where it can be a sink, it can be a stove, as well as integrate a bathroom with a shower place and toilet. Because at the same time, I felt that we're living at a time where how can I put it? It's so wanted to break that as well, where instead of sharing a public toilet, instead of sharing a sink, instead of sharing one tap and stuff like that, we want to provide all the services into one. So it actually feels, so when you're inside, so the whole point of this was, when you're inside the unit, it doesn't feel like Soweto. So I wanted to get that feel, so if I'm saying and you are stressed, but once you come into the unit, you know that this is a home.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give that a home feeling.
And I like what you said, because it's like whenever you see most back rooms people would be sharing the
Yes.
toilet together.
Yes, outside.
Outside.
If it's 10 o'clock at night, you need to go outside. To do your business.
Exactly.
And yeah, it's not safe. Firstly, because you never know. But we wanted so security was one of the things.
Yeah,
that we wanted.
and I think even the unit also it fits well with even the COVID regulations, because I mean it's not even safe to be sharing things like your bathrooms, your
Most
toilets.
definitely, yeah.
Whereas with this, you have your own
Yeah.
bathroom, you have your own shower,
Yeah.
and I can see we even sitting. What's behind us is the kitchen unit as well. I
Yes.
can see,
Yes.
which is amazing. So when you get the unit, it comes with the stove.
It comes with the stove.
It comes
yeah.
with the kitchen sink as well,
Yeah.
which is amazing. Hey, this is amazing, man.
Yeah. So the
This
whole
is
model
amazing.
was when the tenant moves in, they come with a bed, their couch, their TV and a TV stand, and a power fridge or a normal size fridge.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's like a fully kitted studio apartment. The one that you'd find in town and the suburbs, we decided that why don't you take that same model and bring it here, and while bringing it here also Soweto, let's give it a twist. Instead of using brick and mortar, let's come with alternative solutions. This is why we built this prototype.
Yeah, hey, this is amazing, man. So, and you are right, when you are inside, it doesn't really feel like you are in Soweto. I mean, it doesn't even feel like it's a shipping container home.
No.
And I also thought maybe a shipping container home would be hot, but it's not hot,
Yeah.
I think maybe it's because of the windows maybe that you use.
Yeah, the windows, we fully insulated it, all the walls as well as the ceiling.
Yeah.
Was fully insulated. So it also helps with soundproof, so when it drains, you don't hear the noise of the corrugation on the container.
Yeah.
So you would hear, but it's a minimum.
Sure, this is amazing. So tell me, with regards to this project, how long did it take for you to do it?
To be honest, this particular project, it was supposed to take us a month and a half to complete. But due to the experiences we had, plus COVID and the whole lockdown, it took us 13 months.
30 months.
13 months. So a year.
13.
13, 1, 3.
Sure. But it's amazing. And then, please, was this project funded by
No.
Get funding?
No.
So you didn't have funding to do all of this?
I didn't have funding to do all of this. So this whole entire project was self-funded.
You know what?
Yes.
Black child, it's possible. Black child, it's possible. This is amazing. There was no funding, my brother.
No funding.
So what did you do? Did you save money from the project that you did, or how did you?
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. So initially, when we started the project, we had a model where we wanted to build apartments using shipping containers, and this was back in 2018. So we did the whole designs with the business proposal, the financials, and once that was complete, I went out to all these funding institutes. I went out to funding institutes, and to be honest, they all turned me down, which I fully understand.
I remember you mentioned it in our first video.
Yeah.
That when you were looking for funding, they turned you
They
down.
all turned me down. They liked what they saw, but they didn't really visualize it. They didn't really get the picture of what we wanted to execute. So for me, it was more of going back to drawing board now. I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do, but now in this case, it's not as easy as I thought. Once you see an ad to say come get funding, that all this, it's not as easy as they make it to be.
Yeah.
So now I had to take a few steps back, and what I decided was, let me break it down to one single unit. I'll self-fund it. Then from there, with this particular model, I can go back or get investors to actually come and see this was the vision we had, but now the ideas took on a bigger scale. So on how the funding to actually do this project was throughout the whole period since 2018, there were projects that we were getting. So with the whole profits from the company, I actually saved up. So if I wanted to do a project, I would say 80% of the profits I will save, and 20% will help me just to get by. So all the time I've been saving until I raised the money to start the project, and from there I never looked back.
That's amazing, because what I know is that most entrepreneurs, the minute we get money, we think about buying expensive things, but you
Yeah.
sacrificed for your business, which I mean is amazing. And also, I like what you did because you couldn't get funding, but you didn't let that stop you. You found a way to produce. Because I mean, when it's like this now, it's easier even when you go and look for funding because you can say, look at the
Yes.
first one we've done,
Yes.
and they can even see.
Yes.
They'll see, So currently, what are you looking for? Are you looking for because I can see the units are empty now. Are you
Yes.
looking for tenants or is because you just finished it?
We just finished it, but we have launched it for viewing to get tenants to occupy the space.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. And then, so if people want to rent, maybe they must contact you. And,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They can visit our website at smartlivingproperties.co.za, or they can give us a call at 010-023-2339.
Yeah. What we'll do is we'll put the information in the description so that when people wanna rent out the
Yeah.
unit, they can definitely. But I'm definitely sure you're gonna be getting tenants. I think.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this is amazing. It's number one, it's spacious,
Yeah.
and also it's more like your bachelor pad. You
Yes.
have everything in there. It's not like you're sharing a bathroom
Yeah,
toilet
no,
with
no,
anyone. It's my brother. So, but did it cost you a lot of money to do this?
Yeah. So with this particular one,
Yeah.
since it was the first one being done, it was a learning experience.
Oh, nice.
So while learning, there's bound to be mistakes, and those mistakes have financial implications on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it did cost us more than what we anticipated, but from a business point of view, it helped us. So now going forward, we know what we need to do and where the areas that we came across with this unit. So meaning from onwards going forward, in regards to building more of these units, we can manage our costs.
Nice. That's very interesting. I mean, so since this was your first shipping container unit, what kind of other projects were you doing before? So for you that you were able to save and do this, like
Yeah.
what kind of projects were you doing?
So what we were doing is we were also getting a few container projects.
Or for offices from companies.
Yeah. So
Oh.
if a person's like, I would like a 6-meter container to turn it into a shop, we would do the conversions, as well as we big in the education space. So we like to actually build infrastructure in schools. From your toilets to your libraries to your classrooms. So those type of projects were the ones that actually helped us to actually get this off the ground.
Nice. So, and from what I hear, when you were speaking of camera, you said that you also created employment for companies in Soweto to do this project.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about that?
Yes. So with every project that we do, we like to get the locals involved. So for us, it's more of like a social development, right? So with this particular one, we got local guys. So your local electrician to come do the wiring. We got your local plumber to do the plumbing work, and as well as we actually got one of the hardware stores, which was owned by 3 young entrepreneurs, where I approached them to actually supply us
Yeah.
with certain material for the unit, which yeah. So for us, it's more or like giving back. I feel that when you make an impact, it's blessings. I believe in karma. I believe that what you do to others, you'll get that in return more than what you've done. So for us, yeah, we want to make as much impact as we can. Yes, we're into business to make money, but at the same time, we want to help others. So when we go up, when we move up a step further, we make sure that we take other people with us and not leave everybody behind.
That's amazing, man. To say that you also created, through pushing your vision, you were able to help other businesses as well.
Yes.
And not just other businesses, but I mean even the landlord, the person who owns the place.
Yes.
They are getting paid every month.
Yes.
Which is you've created also
Yeah.
income.
So we made sure that we give as much opportunity as we can. So I'll give an example. The landlord that lives here, Ubaba Mdala, so for us being here, we paying rent, so at least that gives him a steady income on a monthly basis. And our vision per unit is we've got a 5-year lease on this particular one, right? So what we do is that for 5 years we pay the rent to the landlord, but once the 5-year lease or the 5-year term is over, from there onwards, we actually give the tenant, the landlord, 1 unit to own. Right?
Wow.
So so after 5 years they will own 1 unit. So every 12 months they own another unit. Another 12 months they own another unit. So within 7 years, so within 8 years, they will own the whole entire unit, and we will move on to the next one. So the whole vision here, it's also get people interested in property. So by the time you work with us, within 8 years, you will be a property owner, and you will be owning these units, and now you can start generating your own income. So we will just come in for maintenance purposes. If there needs to be maintenance that needs to be done, we will be available to assist.
Wow. So you're saying they will own, it means that you will give them
We'll give
the
them
unit.
We'll give them the unit. After 5 years, they'll earn 1 unit at a time.
I'm sure people are going to be saying, come and put the unit in my home.
We have plenty of those.
So I can know when that's why.
We have received plenty of people coming like, hey, I've got a space in my yard. This is a great opportunity. Please come put this thing in my yard. Come do it now. And a lot of them we had to say we would really want to, but for now this is still a piloting project. Let's first finish this one, then move on. So our 2021 vision, our goal is to actually duplicate this model into 10 yards.
So please tell me something. So are you open to partnering with other entrepreneurs with these projects? So let's say you want to build 1 unit and business person says, okay, let's partner up, let's collaborate, or let's take out 50-50 of the money needed to do this. Are you open to that?
Yeah, no, most definitely we are open. As I said, we want to make as much impact as we can. For us, it's the vision I have for the business is I see this business as an empire. I don't see it as just making money. I've got a vision for it. So hence why taking sacrifices for this particular unit, it was easy for me to do so because the vision I have is much more greater.
Yeah, that's amazing because you find that there's entrepreneurs who are not architects, for example.
Yeah.
Maybe they work maybe in the bank, or and then they can say, oh, this is good, investment that I can take. So it's good that you are partner, you can partner with them,
Yeah.
So from me, your boy Sipiwe Yola Mbata, if you want to rent a unit, it's not rent to buy, it's rent, eh?
It's a rent.
Okay, so if you want to rent a unit, in Orlando East, definitely, you need to, rent. It's amazing. It's spacious. It's amazing. It's amazing. So right now we're going to interview the landlord.
Yes.
So he's gonna tell us about, the process and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited.
Much appreciated, and I'm happy that you came through for us.
Yeah, let's meet him.